Do you remember Trump's little visit to a DC restaurant and these protesters screaming at him and he did not like it? Well, now there is a leak that reveals who they thought might have disclosed his location to let the protesters know where he was having dinner. And the person they think that it is will shock you. But first, let me remind you of the video. And then it's Marjorie. They're going to think it was Marjorie Greene going, Trump's going to be here. Code pink. Code pink. You'll get it in a second. That's who the group was Code Pink.
Trump is the Hitler of our time! Free DC! Free Palestine! Trump is the Hitler of our time! Free DC! Free Palestine! Trump is the Hitler of our time! Free DC! Free Palestine! Trump is the Hitler of our time! What do you want your legacy to be?
Let's go.
What do you want your legacy to be?
Time to go.
Free DC! Free Palestine! Trump is the Hitler!
Time to go.
So that was the protest, and now you have this report that Marjorie will vehemently deny that goes, scoop, White House contacted Secret Service about MTG, sources say. The relationship between Trump and Marjorie grew so poisonous that the White House told the Secret Service that Greene may have tipped off Code Pink protesters about his surprise visit last fall to a DC restaurant she recommended. Oh, so she said you could go to this place, and I'm shocked it was such a nice restaurant. I feel like I picture Marjorie just like biting a full alive animal, like just grabbing a whole chicken and biting it. But I guess she goes to real restaurants. I'm kidding. That's me. I'm kidding. That episode. MAGA. Brian, get over here. I got dinner. Oh, we have fun, don't we? Brian, I got a good one. What is that? The noise they make? Right, that's the getting eaten. That episode, which involved a chaotic confrontation between anti-war activists and Trump, embarrassed the president and intensifies concerns in the White House about his safety. Trump aides view the Joe's Seafood debacle as a point of no return in his relationship with Greene. So they really thought that it was Marjorie. So then she responds and she says, there's no way this story could be true. I don't even know about that restaurant. I eat full live animals off of my farm. No. She says, this is exactly what I told this little... Please do click the subscribe button if you appreciate the show. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is free, makes a big difference, and gets the word out about the show. So she said, this is exactly what I told this little White House tool that wrote this absurd, dangerous lie about me on behalf of the White House because they're mad at me for telling the truth about the president and forcing the release of the Epstein files. Now they're making up horrific lies about me. Code Pink was in the restaurant because the White House and Secret Service did not sweep Joe's, did not set up metal detectors and check everyone in the restaurant, and did not do any of their normal security protocols that they do at every public event he attends. Only the White House set up President Trump's reservation at Joe's, not me. That's a crazy process. Like, ring, 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 ring. Hi, this is Joe's Seafood. How can I help you? Hello. It would be crazy for the president to have to get a reservation, is my point. Not doing the normal security part. Only about that. Not me. I had zero knowledge of when his reservation was. The only people who could have tipped off Code Pink was the restaurant or the White House. And again, why didn't Secret Service secure the restaurant before he went in? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. This was in September when we had a great relationship. 2 months before Trump attacked me and called me a traitor. And even now, I would never do what they're accusing me of. I would never, ever do anything to endanger anyone. Except for telling people not to do the peaceful transfer of power. I'll be calling my attorney. This is an absolute lie, a dangerous lie. I will never do that. I would never do that. Number one, the president's team said his reservation had zero involvement or knowledge of his schedule. I wanted to go to dinner there. The only thing I was at his restaurant, he gave the phone number to the team. I believe I texted Natalie. They set it up on their own. I never told them any date. Number two, he went to Joe in September, 2 months before he turned on me and attacked me. We had no ill will and a great relationship at the time. And even now, I would never do what he's accusing me of. You already said this. Now she's just, okay, I agree. It seems a little far-fetched. Anyone saying this is true is absolutely lying, is how she finishes it. I actually believe that she's telling the truth there. That's kind of a weird dig at Trump. He's going to be here. Because that you could get in trouble for that probably. And what's the worst thing that can happen? Trump gets to go, I'm not Hitler. Like, he says that all the time anyways. He already has to specify that all the time anyways, which, interesting. But he just stood there and then they got ushered out and then he gets to be like, the left screamed at me. Now, remember, it was that video that got him so angry that he wanted them to have RICO charges brought against them for just daring to shout in the general vicinity of him. Moving forward.